Now, there's no way we can wrap tonight's show without talking about what not just India, but the whole world now seems to be talking about: the Indian farmers' protest. I say Indian farmers' protest as opposed to the popular hashtag farmers' protest because there's something we seem to be missing out here. Amidst all the posts, the politics and the propaganda, the protest has to do with 3 Indian laws meant for Indian farmers, passed by Indian lawmakers and stayed by an Indian court. And while the world is free to talk, tweet, comment and take up causes, the scope does not go beyond that.
Freedom of speech is universal. Do you know what else is? An unwritten law that reads, "With reach comes responsibility." It applies to entertainers, activists, world leaders, all alike. You know what we are referring to. The Indian farmers' protest. It is a movement that has been reduced to hashtags. The cause has been lost in clamour, courtesy uninformed opinion. Singer Rihanna recently asked a question on Twitter. Why isn't anyone talking about this? Hashtag farmers protest. Attached to the tweet was this article from CNN. It spoke paragraphs on internet being blocked around New Delhi, delivered a sermon on concerns about India's democracy, but said very little on what the farmers protest is really about. Rihanna shared this with her 101 million plus followers on Twitter and sparked a chain reaction. Climate activist Greta Thunberg soon expressed solidarity with Indian farmers. Author and US Vice President Kamala Harris's niece, Meena Harris, followed. She says it is no coincidence that the world's oldest democracy was attacked not even a month ago, and as we speak, the most populous democracy is under assault. This is related, unquote. You know what? It is not related. America and India are not the same. Neither are our policies nor our governance. You cannot understand what's happening in India while sitting in Washington or Los Angeles. We live in a free world. Rihanna, Greta Thunberg, Meena Harris are all entitled to their opinions. But when you have a certain reach, you must be responsible. And your opinion must ideally be informed. It is fashionable to adopt a cause, but it helps to understand it first. Indian farmers are protesting because of 3 farm laws. It pertains to a sector that engages 1.3 billion Indians. It provides livelihood to 70% of Indian population and accounts for 15% of India's GDP. The 3 laws were passed by the Indian Parliament in September 2020. They were stayed by the Indian Supreme Court in January 2021. There is absolutely no scope for a foreign entertainer, activist or leader to play a role here. No exceptions are being made for a foreign parliament either. Claudia Webb is a British legislator. She wants Westminster to debate on Indian farm laws and press freedom, and the British government to make a public statement on the same. We just have one question: how will this help? Except for pandering to those who still are under a colonial hangover. Indian parliamentarians are the only set of legislators who can cater to Indian farmers. 11 rounds of talks have already been held. Like this statement from the Indian External Affairs Ministry makes clear, India is the world's largest functional democracy. It respects protests. It also respects sovereignty. The idea of a self-governing state, where tech giants can be pulled up for providing platforms to provocative posts and objectionable hashtags, and foreign entities slammed for uninformed and unwarranted comments. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.